Welcome back, everybody, to
Southside Boy Style.
Here at you now with another vehicle video. I know it's been a while. I know I just posted a video on a Christmas parade that was done here in my town, but I'm here today with a quick video and also a new vehicle to introduce to the channel that's going to be getting a lot of work done, and to even show you a quick fix for something that's common in these vehicles as well. So you're going to get to meet a new vehicle, you're going to get to learn something about this vehicle that can help you, that will save you money. And without further ado, I'm going to bring to you this. This is a 2005 GMC Sierra XLT four-wheel drive pick-me-up truck. That's what it is. It's a pick-me-up truck. Now, guys, you always know that I always buy vehicles that have issues, okay? I always buy, look, listen, if I don't have a vehicle that have issues, that means I have nothing to do, nothing to bring to you. So, you know, this vehicle do have some issues, and I'm going to show them to you, and we're going to work on them together. Me, you over there, you over there. I almost forgot about you right there. We're going to work on it together. Z71 off-road, and as you can see, it's off the road right now. Look at that, it's off the road right now, not even on the road. So that sign is true, off-road. Now, there is some quirks about this vehicle. One of the quirks is it has a bent up bumper right there. I had to put this piece back on it. But look at this box, guys. Look at this box. Excellent condition. And it's just as good up and under. All of the ribs going across the box on the chassis are in excellent condition. Chassis is in good condition. Now, guys, I also want to show you, it has really good studded tires already. All the way around. It needs some work. It needs a little bit of body work. I've ordered rocker panels, which I'm going to show you up right here in this corner. I've ordered rocker panels and cab corners for this truck because it needs them. And this one was apparently broken off somehow. I ordered this handle, and it's supposed to be here actually today. So I'm expecting delivery any moment. Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Not here yet, guys. So I'm waiting on this one, supposed to be here today. All good tires, all good rotors and pads, and there's new shocks in it, wheel bearings, tie rods. Everything that was spent on this truck was $2,600, which was just before it was parked at the beginning of the summer, the previous summer passed. And when that money was spent on it, the truck was parked. The reason why the truck was parked was because the person bought a brand new Honda Civic, 2023 Honda Civic, 5-speed standard. Very nice car. It's actually my brother-in-law, and he loved it. He bought it new from Alberta, and he's had it. He's taken care of it. He spent a lot of money on it. It's a sin that this truck from Alberta had to come to Newfoundland and be introduced to Rust capital of the world, guys. Rust capital of the world, because that's what ate away at her rocker panels. I have all of these pieces, all of this stuff. I have every part I need for, I have, except for that handle, which is supposed to be here today, and of course the rocker panels and the cab corners, which unfortunately won't be here until probably after Christmas. But it's a solid little truck. Remember, guys, you don't down a vehicle because of rocker panels and cab corners. That's just slight metal. You buy those panels, you tack them back on, and that's it. You put your rock guard on them or your color match paint, whatever. It's very simple and easy, okay? This is a 5.3 engine, 5.3, which is the good engine. I'm not going to say the name of the other one because the other one is the bad one, okay? And it seems like you guys don't like hearing the bad things. You only like hearing the good things. Well, this is the good one, the 5.3. It's kind of tough getting in here. You got to push down on this handle right here like that to get in it. But this is the insides of the truck, and here's the back seats. It's a bit dirty. I haven't cleaned it out yet. When I bought it, it actually I had to put brake lines on it. Actually put nickel coated, whatever they call it, brake lines, the really good ones, all new right through it. I put all new brake lines right through this thing, and it had an antifreeze leak, and I fixed that, which was a clamp on the bottom hose going to the radiator. What do we need radiators for anyways? So guys, I'm going to start it up. You hear it? It purrs like a kitten. Purrs like a kitten. I like how it has the temperature and the compass built into the mirror. That's pretty cool. It's saying ice there now, but it's 2 degrees. It's actually really cold here. I'm going to show you there's actually ice in the bay here, and it's burr. So welcome to southsideboystyle burr, because that's what it is. But yeah, it's a fairly nice little truck. It's fully loaded, power seats, everything's in it, everything is power. This truck was a pretty penny when it was bought new in 2005. I need to clean it out, guys. I know, come on, leave me alone here, okay? But I'm gonna clean it out. But I know the history of this truck, okay? Obviously belonged to my brother-in-law, so I know the history of this truck. And the history of this truck has been always been taken care of. Listen to this engine. You hear that? Sounds really nice. I think it may need a belt. I hear a little chirp from the belt, but this thing runs like a dream. It all works. The 4-wheel works. Also, I mean, without, you know, it's a new exhaust on it. The exhaust is new right up through it. And, you know, just showing you some more of the truck. Now, a lot of you guys are asking, what did I pay for this truck? Okay, here's the bare bones. I'm not going to tell you. Let me tell you, I got it for really cheap, which nobody else would have got this truck for, okay? I got it for really cheap. And not only did I get it for really cheap, she's only going to cost me between $600 to $800 to get in tip-top shape again. That's including the rocker panels and the cab corners. This handle wasn't very expensive, even though I actually ordered the actual GMC handles for it. I didn't want to buy the cheaper ones because they break, which is the case is what happened right here. My brother-in-law replaced these last year and they actually broke, but they're the cheap ones. But I bought the actual GMC ones. And so yeah, and you know, I don't know what it is with me and bumpers, but I do have to get a bumper. Once I take this bumper off, I actually got to fix this dent. I even know what happened here years ago in Fort McMurray when he first bought the truck. Alberta, Fort McMurray, I'm not sure either which one. Doesn't matter, it's all Alberta, right? Who cares? So he was parked at a Walmart, I think, from what I remember, he told me. And when he came out, somebody had smacked into the back, pushed the bumper in, and created the dent up here, and that's how that went. This is all just cosmetic, and as I said, I have all these parts and pieces, so everything that you see is missing. I have everything, all of these black rubber pieces that go on these, I have it all. Now let's get into you guys learning about something. So I wanted to plug my OBD2 reader into the slot right here so I could see why the engine light code is on. But when I plugged my OBD2 reader into this slot, it didn't turn on. Nothing happened. So I was like, uh-oh, that could be a problem. I want to show you guys something. It's common with Chev trucks, okay? Any Chevy truck, this is common with. I'm not sure their ages. I'm going to say down from 2002 up to 2000 and whatever. This one is 2005. No exception to the rule. But they have a very common problem of that OBD2 sensor up under the dashboard is powered by the cigarette lighter. So it runs off the same fuse. It's a fuse that powers this sensor right here. It's a fuse that powers it. The fuse that powers it is the cigarette lighter fuses, okay? Which is down right here, somewhere, right here, okay? Now, very, very common in these specific Chevy trucks, they blow the fuse for the cigarette lighter, which in turn shuts down your OBD2 scanner reader. Now, just because I know from experience, almost like I know a lot about vehicles, eh guys? You figured. I know from experience with these Chev trucks, it's this 15 amp fuse right here. And if you look at your, you can see when you're looking at it, it actually says, let me see if I can lay this down so you guys can see it. It actually says right here, cigarette lighter 15. That's this one right here. Let me see if I can make sure you guys are seeing this properly. Cigarette lighter right here, 15 amp. Just pull it, and look, I'm right. The fuse is blown. The fuse is blown. Now guys, let's turn on the lights in the garage, okay? Now guys, I do have something else here too. And if you look back in previous videos, you'll see what I'm doing with this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful truck. This is a very nice, beautiful truck. 2012 Hemi 5.7 liter Ram 1500. I'm doing a little something with it. I can't show you on this video. I'm saving it for other videos that you will see. But this is getting a nice bit of work done. This is my uncle's truck. Beautiful truck. But it needed a little something. I had to take the doors off. I had to do some work, and you guys are going to see that in up and coming videos on this truck, okay? But not today. I'm very messy, guys. Come on. You guys can see it. I'm very messy, but I keep my keys in order. Well, that's not a key, that's tape. Okay, so guys, here somewhere we have a container full of fuses. And, you know, feel free to help me out, guys. Find stuff sometimes. You never help out. Let's see if I can't open this with one hand. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can't find, I already see a 15 amp fuse right here. Right here. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. This is not time well spent. But it is what it is. Okay. So here I have a 15 amp fuse. Check my battery. It's down to 49% because it's minus 9,654 million. Let me show you something, guys. It's so cold here in the last couple days. The ice is starting to freeze. The water is starting to freeze in the bay. You see that? It's all starting to freeze. So I'm going around like burr. So let's put this fuse in. Remember guys, this is a common problem for these trucks. If the cigarette lighter fuse blows, then your OBD scanner will not work, okay? So now let's go in and check. Actually guys, I have to get my scanner, okay? Let's take a walk. There's the Nova, guys. Come on now. This car is still up for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, start it up and drive it away. You can smoke them and roast them in that one. You guys all know my Equinox. You guys all know Faith's Honda Civic. She has some new stickers put on. Locally hated, Civic. And the one I put on for her the other day, she orders these things herself. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is a typical saying that we say all the time. Actually, it comes from her mom. She used to always say it. So she wanted it on her car. It is what it is. So guys, this is a Honda Civic badass edition, and for me it is what it is. You guys remember the van? This one still works. Turn the key, way to go. It's not taxi anymore, it's retired. Personal plates on it now, and it doesn't really move much, and I'm just noticing it got a flat tire. For sale. Flat tire. It's actually new tires. So guys, I'm gonna bring you to the porch of my house because I have to get the scanner. Here it is right here. Okay, it's nice and warm in there. I wish I could stay in there, but I will soon. Remember guys, this car is for sale. You can own this thing. Smoke them and roast them. You can own this for a price. Come on now. Come on guys in my area. You know you want a nice car. It's $2,000 stereo system in it. Gosh. It's going for a great price. Start sending me emails. Start messaging me. Okay. Let's go in here. Be honest guys, I don't care if I ever sell the Nova. I kind of like it. Wow, it's hot in here. So if we plug this in and the light comes on, then we did a good job, okay? Let's get it all unraveled. And let me see. Look at that guys, it's working. See, already on the first video of this endeavor, I taught you something about what happens. Okay, is this GMC? Is this correct? Yes, it's a GMC. Engine misfire detected. I think that's an old code guys, okay? I think all this, trying to get my camera so that you guys can see this perfectly and let me do this. So it says 1 out of 5 codes. I know for a fact this is an old code. Let's go to the second one. I gotta read all this. Evaporative emissions. That's every vehicle on the planet guys, come on. That's the gas cap, or else it's a seal going in between your fill tube and your gas tank, okay? Every vehicle on the planet has this code. We all know it. Engine coolant over temperature. Okay, this also is an old code. Remember I told you it was leaking antifreeze? In these specific Chevy trucks, if you lose pressure in any kind of way, like in regards of an antifreeze leak, the vehicle runs hot and you have no heat. I know that's also an old code, and we're going to clear them and I'll show you after. Okay, the engine misfire. Okay, so let's clear these codes. Look at that, the engine light's off guys. The engine light is off. The only light's on is where I haven't got my seatbelt put on, but we don't care about that. Let's see if any codes comes back. Now the vehicle is running, so it might not want to pick up on a code here, but we'll see. I'm going to close this door. Why is there toilet paper there? See, it only has one code guys that came back, and it's the code that comes back in every vehicle on the planet, that tootin' flutin' evaporative emissions. Nobody likes that code. Nobody. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So let's wind this up. Because we got to put it away. Now guys, the biggest issue I have with this truck is I haven't told you, okay? I haven't told you. Why is there toilet paper here? Why do we have toilet paper? I don't even know where to put this. I don't know if I even want it in the truck, but anyway, it's there. I shoved it under the seat because that's what we do. Look guys, the biggest problem I have is this one won't open. This won't open for me. Oh, it opened. And I have a knife, which will rattle inside the cab. And I don't like rattles, guys. Come on. Nobody likes a rattle. Okay. We can shut this off. because it's like 5 million degrees in here. We can put this one up. So guys, you guys are going to see a nice bit of work with this truck as well. And I did mention this truck and show a little bit of it to you, but I got the tailgate took off, I got one door took off. I'm keeping the camera high on purpose, okay? All right, okay. But there's a lot of work on that one too. Okay, what's going on here? I don't need a butter knife, I'll keep that right there. So guys, we fixed the OBD2 port. Now when I say OBD2, the reason why I say OBD2, that's the generation of the code scanner for these trucks. I don't know when it starts. I can't tell you a beginning year, ending year. I can tell you it's on most all of the Chevy trucks, Ford cars, whatever. OBD2. I don't know what year that started, but I can assure you, if you own a Chevy truck for more than 6-7 years in your life, you will have that fuse blown. And if you ever had to take it to a garage to get a code read on it, and if they can't get the machine to turn on when you plug it into that little plug that's inside the dashboard, tell them, change the fuse for the cigarette lighter, because the cigarette lighter controls the OBD2 sensor circuit. Okay? Can't stress it enough to you guys. So, this truck is already helping you. This is loose. I gotta tighten that up. So guys, this truck is already helping you. One more thing I had to mention, guys. I do have a crack window, okay? I do have a cracked window. It's cracked right across, unfortunately. Yep, it's cracked. But guys, you know, if you stand back 675 feet, okay? If you stand back 675 feet, it's a nice little truck. Shouldn't say little, it's actually big. And as I said, I have all these pieces. It's all inside the truck. It's actually in behind the rear seat, all of the little plastic components. I'm just excited for the rocker panels to come and the cab corners to come so I can get all that done. This one is supposed to be here today, and I'm actually going to go look and see if the courier company has come yet. Look, they're there. So my door handles are right here now. Dooley's Trucking from Gander. I actually want to give them a big shout out because these guys are right on the ball. So I'm gonna put the camera down for a bit. So shout out to Dooley's Trucking. You guys are always on the ball, so I can get that door handle and I'll show it to you when it comes. So guys, that was perfect timing. I didn't hear that vehicle, okay? There he goes right there. Dooley's, I'm telling you, these guys are excellent people. That was just a fluke chance. I walked out, that vehicle was there, and here are my, let's go put it in the back of this truck. So this is the new door handle. So guys, I don't know how much you guys saw, but the courier truck came right when we were walking out there. That was pretty cool. So I talked to the guy for a while because he's a fan of the channel, so that's pretty cool. He wanted to come in and see things. But here are the door panels. Not the door panels, but the door handle pieces, parts, things that go on the truck handles. So I'm going to show them to you. Look at that, guys. And these are right from GM. So these handles are quality, and I shouldn't have no more trouble. And this is probably going to be the one for the driver's side, I think. I bought two because I want them to match, because where these are the actual GM ones, I want them to be great. See that, guys? See? So when I install them now and get it all fixed, look at that. That's how that goes. And I have to bend these tabs back in, get this piece out right here, and then that'll fit like a glove, and everything will be connected. And if you look at these, you can see that they've got like a rougher surface to them. But if you look at the ones that are on her, it doesn't have that. It's a smooth surface. It's a completely different handle. You see, this is GM, and this is our off name, and that's why the other one broke. But guys, I am not installing these tonight, I'll tell you that right now. And the reason why is because you ever get that feeling when you're out in the cold and your face is starting to freeze and you can't talk properly? Well, that's what's happening to me right now, because I'm freezing and the wind here is like crazy. So I'm going to end this channel. Okay guys, let's welcome the 2005 GMC Sierra 4-wheel drive to the channel. And it already helped you. Now you know that if your cigarette lighter don't work, then your OBD2 scanner sensor ain't gonna work. It's your 15 amp fuse up and under the hood. So it's already helping us, guys. So there's lots to come to the channel, between this 2012 Dodge Ram to this 2005, which guys is going to be my truck. I am not only doing this truck for YouTube, I'm doing this truck for myself because I know the history of the truck, kind of staying in the family, and I'm going to actually do it up real nice, and I'm keeping this truck for myself. And I know the engine, this 5.3 has been treated really good, so I'm going to do it up nice and keep it for myself. Because remember guys, I don't like newer vehicles. I don't need to compensate for anything. I don't need new vehicles. Some people go to bed at night and don't sleep because they worry how they're going to make payments on this and that. That's not me. I like older vehicles. I don't have to worry about what clothes I'm wearing when I get in it. Don't have to worry about scratching it a little bit or whatever. I never did like newer vehicles. That's why I don't have newer vehicles. This truck will mean just as much to me as a 2023 brand new truck. Actually, it'll mean more. It's just the way it is. And there's a lot of people like me out there. And I find when an older vehicle, when it has little nicks or dings and this and that, it adds character to them. That's the way I see it. Just the way I like it. So I'm really looking forward to getting this truck ready. First, I got to get this one ready for my uncle. He's waiting on this. I was hoping to get it ready for him before Christmas, but unfortunately the cab mounts I had to order for this was difficult to get, and they're not going to come till after Christmas. And I'm not going to show you none of that really, but some of the parts are not coming till after Christmas, so unfortunately he has to wait a bit for his 2012 Hemi 5.7. So guys, don't forget to give me a like over there, a subscribe down right there, and as always guys, go right down and press on more and you can buy merch from me. I have a lot more merch than what you see listed. You can actually go into my store by clicking on the link below, and you can purchase all kinds of things, from stickers to shirts to hats to hoodies to jackets to sweaters, anything, duffel bags, sandals, slippers, anything at all. You can get down to my channel. So guys, thank you very much to all of you, and
Southside Boy Style is out.